welcome back to my channel. It's Angelina here. Today I have a mukbang with some yummy Asian food. Plus we're doing a Q&A to answer you guys' questions. It's been over a year since I've done one of these, so we need to update you guys on my life. Literally eating on our old mini fridge right now. What's on the menu today is from Vegan Mai Tai. It's a vegan Thai food restaurant. I got some orange chicken. I don't know if that's technically Thai food, like maybe they made it like Thai orange chicken, but I don't really know. And then they got me a bunch of different like fried wontons and whatnot. It comes with rice. I got the lunch special. Then I got some Thai tea, hot and sour soup. And then I got some crab rigatons. I have no idea what these are called. Usually I can't even eat these because they're not vegan. First things first, I'm going to take a first bite out of something because I'm hungry. I'm gonna go with this guy. Okay. I've been craving that so bad. My first question of today, how did you get into dancing? So, it was 2012 and it was the Summer Olympics and I was watching and I fell in love with the gymnastics because they were just so cool. It was the year when Ali Raisman and Gabriella Douglas was at the Olympics. They were just so fabulous and I loved watching their floor routine. And everything was just fascinating about it. And I was 12, so I didn't have any hobbies. And I knew I could not be a gymnast. Like, there was just no way I was gonna do that. Because I was 12. Like, I could have started when I was 12, but I wasn't that flexible. Like, it would be way too hard to get into. So instead, I thought to myself, like, okay, maybe I can do dance because the floor routine is kind of like a dance. So then I looked up dances in my city. And I found a really good studio, but I was scared and I tried calling them a few times, but nobody would answer. I was just like, okay, I don't know if I should do this. Like, I was so scared. And this was summer of 2012. I didn't really do anything about it. Like, I told my mom, like, I want to sign up. And then I think she said they have beginner classes, but I was just so scared to go because, like, beginner classes, like, that description is so vague. Like, how is it gonna be? How many people are gonna be there? Who's gonna be there? Like, who's teaching, like all this and that. I waited for a while and it was just kind of in the back of my mind. I was in middle school, so someone at my school was like, oh, I want to take a beginner class there. And I was like, oh my gosh, me too. We were supposed to go together, but she never went. I just took it and just went to the studio and took my first beginner class. I was so scared and I was so terrible. I was awful, guys. Like, I couldn't keep up. I didn't know how to move. I didn't know how to pick up choreography. It was honestly a pretty packed class. Like, there was over 30 people, but it was kind of nice because I got to hide behind all those people. And from there, I just took more and more beginners class, and then I took a summer camp like training program. And then from there, I joined a dance team. The dance team is called Chapkis Dance, and they have a really good like training program for dancers. I learned everything from them, which leads me into my next question is, what is your current goals with dance? Right now, I feel like I am not really focused on dancing. I'm more focused on social media and my own clothing brands, which are Yellow by Lena and Lena's Customs. I use my dance skills on social media too, which gets me opportunities. And I still get to dance while doing social media and get opportunities from dance, but I don't really want to pursue it as like a professional dancer because if you know, like, that industry is just so, if you want to make it and like be booked and do this and that, like, there's just some things I'm just really not willing to do at this point in my life anymore. And it's because I just genuinely don't enjoy doing those things. Other people, like, some things just come more natural to them as a dancer and like it's just a little bit easier for them. And so for me, I just don't think it's worth it to stress out about things and make it harder for myself when I can do other creative things. But don't get me wrong, like, I'll still dance and I'll still take classes sometimes, but it's not my main focus at all. It wasn't what I wanted to fight for, really. But yeah, that's actually something I've been wanting to talk about. Just no one has asked me, really. And I feel like people are probably afraid to ask me about it. It's really just like changing and evolving. It's not a bad thing at all. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? So I'm 22, about to turn 23 next month. I see myself married because I'll be like 33-ish, probably like at least 2 years in the marriage. I want to have a kid like 29, 30-ish, nothing above that really. That's just like my preference. Who knows what will happen. Definitely I'll have a dog by then. I see myself thriving off social media and thriving off of my businesses. But let's just say I have a house in 10 years too. In an alternate universe where I'm not a dancer or creator, what would I be doing? Wow, that's a scary one. I feel like everything about me is so art focused. Maybe interior design, maybe like someone that works with an artist and like works for an artist. Like I really love watching like behind the scenes of how sets work, how movies are made, how there's like a million people on set. I always thought that was like really fascinating, and it seems like they need a lot of people, so I feel like I would be doing something like that, something still in entertainment. I could see myself being a stylist, like managing an artist, something like that, but it would still have to be creative because I'm not doing non-creative things. How can you decipher your dreams from someone else? A lot of kids probably struggle with parents not supporting them, and I took a very non-traditional route with my career / dreams that I have. Whenever I meet someone and I tell them how old I am, they're like, oh, so you're in college? I'm like, no. And then they don't ask anything else after that. They don't ask like, what are you doing then? Or sometimes they do, but sometimes people just are like, what the fuck? You didn't go to college? You really just gotta like be real with yourself and realize that whatever path you're on, everyone that's trying to tell you what to do, they're not gonna put in that work. You're the only person that is gonna put in that work for whatever you're gonna be, whether you want to be that or not. Why make yourself miserable? Why make yourself do something that's probably gonna be 10 times harder to do than if you were doing something that you love to do or doing something that interests you more? When I went to college for like a semester, I was juggling college, next kids, and like my own personal goals. And I realized like at this point it's my choice. Even though I was a straight A student, even though I was one of the top people in my class graduating, like it was my choice. Do I want to study or do I want to be an artist? And once both of those things like were happening at once and I graduated and grades didn't really matter because I'm an adult, I chose being an artist because my grades fucking plummeted. I was like, wow, like I can go to this 5-day dance intensive or I can write this essay. Looks like I'm not writing this essay, and I probably failed that class. Like I definitely have an F in that class probably. And from the angle of me being in a group where like I feel like I have to do what everyone's doing or whatever, you really have to know yourself and be okay with not really moving in the same direction as everyone and doing your own thing, and just be confident in where you're going, even if it's slower, even if it's different, even if it seems backwards to everyone. You really just have to be strong in what you're doing and know what you're doing and have it clear in your mind what your dreams are. It's so easy to feel like different or feel like you're wrong just because you believe in something else, but you're not. There's plenty of people that are just like you, and it's a good thing to be different. We're gonna dig into this. What inspired you to start your business, and how did you find your passion? Well, back in quarantine, I started to like paint clothes, and I posted it on TikTok because I was just posting like anything on TikTok at the time. It was 2020. Then a lot of people started asking like, how do I order some of these clothes? And I would be like, oh, DM me. From there, hella people would DM me. Then I eventually just decided to get my business license and all that and make a website. And it's so fun because everything is so personalized to everyone. It's so colorful, so I love making it. Everything's so cute and aesthetic. And I love how people buy my clothes for special events and birthdays and graduations. I love it. My passion for it really just came from me wanting to make my own clothes look cool and cute and special and personalized. And that is for my custom business. For my clothing brand business, which is Yellow by Lena, I just really love making just different designs that I would want to wear and see out in the world. And I just love making clothes that people can feel cute and confident in and happy and colorful and just feel like cool and unique and have something different to wear. I'm gonna try this one. I'm kind of scared of this though. What was the hardest part in your relationship and how did you overcome it? I'm still actually working on this. Definitely like overcoming like being vulnerable with people. I don't don't know, it's like hard for me to be soft. I guess I'm very sensitive, but like it's hard for me to like break the walls. So even though like me and Joey are close, like closer than anyone I will literally ever meet, I feel like sometimes I hurt his feelings and I don't really mean it. He's even more sensitive. He's a Pisces. I feel like I just make a lot of jokes and sometimes I can't really be serious just to like avoid vulnerability. I'm not like soft and dainty. I'm more like, are you fucking serious right now? But he's like a golden retriever and I'm like a black cat. I'm still trying to like be better at this because it's like so hard, because it's like literally kind of like changing a little bit of myself to not be so mean basically. He's just so sensitive. Like it's just like, oh my gosh. How would you describe your style? I'm a very trendy girl. Like I'm with the trends, but lately I've been wanting to stick to like my Y2K roots because I was born in the year 2000, so I feel really connected with it and I'm fascinated by Y2K. I feel like I'm more of a Y2K queen out of anything. Like that's something that's never going to leave my style, I don't think. Do you take on more traditional roles in your relationship? I feel like I do on accident. Like it's not really on purpose. Here's the reason why. I work at home. I just don't work as many hours as he does technically, because my job is just kind of, it's not easier, but like it's a little bit easier because I get to be comfortable in my own home. So I will like, while I'm working, I will like clean, I will do our dishes and our laundry, and I'll like vacuum and whatever. But it's because I really like doing those things. It's not like, yes, I do the cooking, yes, I do the cleaning. Like sometimes I'll cook for him. Like it's not like a bother for me, because sometimes he'll like make stuff for me too. Sometimes I'll go to the store and like get him food, but it's really like all of this is really out of just like I'm trying to help him. If you want kids, how many and what gender? Ooh, I don't really like talking about what gender I want them to be, just because like I don't want to jinx it, one, and two, like it really doesn't matter, and it's something you genuinely cannot control, so I don't want to like say anything, but I'm also okay with anything. I actually didn't want kids for like a few years, just because like it's just so stupid how women have to give birth. Like why can't guys? I know it's like not possible for guys to give birth, but it's like, damn, like we have to give birth. But yeah, I don't want to give birth, but I guess I will. I don't fucking know. How long have you been in Next Kids? I feel like we don't talk about how long we've been together that much. But yeah, it's been 5 years, and this year in December, it'll be 6 years. Last question. If you weren't vegan for a day, what would you eat? A lot of things can be made vegan. So I don't really crave that much things because I can just make it my own way. But something that like is not perfected is vegan chicken nuggets. Like there's good vegan chicken nuggets, but there's not gonna be any that taste like McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. And I think about this a lot. I think about what I would eat a lot if I weren't vegan. So I would eat chicken nuggets from McDonald's with fries and sweet and sour sauce. Probably get like a 20-piece. And then I would go to Chick-fil-A and I'm gonna get a 20-piece chicken nugget from there. I would have salmon Senegal. Definitely, because there's nothing like fish. Maybe tilapia, fried tilapia with rice. Probably not. I can go without that. But it does sound kind of good right now, but like, it's fine. And actually, I've been wanting to make a video of me not being vegan for a day. So me basically eating regular food for a day. That's gonna be crazy. So I might get food poisoning, I might get a stomachache, I might get sick, like literally. I still wanna do it because like, you only live once. This is really far away, but I think I want to do that when I hit 100,000 subscribers. If I'm putting myself through that, it's got to be a big event. I'm not just gonna randomly do that like next week, you know? I'm gonna save the rest for later because this was a lot of food. Push it off to the side for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like and comment any video suggestions if you have any. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!